Battle of Midway, one of the most important naval battle American fight during World War II after 6 months of the attack of Pearl Harbor, fought almost entirely with aircraft, in which the United States destroyed Japan's first-line carrier strength and most of its best-trained naval pilots. Together with the Battle of the Groundlands, the Battle of Midway ended the threat of future Japan invasion in the Pacific. Midway Island is a 2.4 square mile island in North Pacific Ocean. As its name suggests, Midway is roughly between North America and Asia. Important military base of U.S. in North Pacific Ocean, 1135 sea-mile from Pearl Harbor. If Japan took over the island, Pearl Harbor would under the threat of Japan's military. One of Japan's goals in World War II was to remove U.S. as a Pacific power in order to gain territory in East Asia. After defeat U.S. Pacific Fleet, they can use Midway as a base to attack Pearl Harbor, securing dominance in the region. So it's necessary for U.S. to defeat Japan attack to Midway. The commanders of U.S. Navy. The commanders of Imperial Japanese Army. The main force of Japanese ships toward Midway include 4 aircraft carriers, 7 battleships, 150 support ships, 2 45 carriers aircraft, and about 15 submarines. The U.S. Armada was smaller with 3 aircraft carriers, 50 support ships, 2 33 carrier aircraft, 127 land-based aircraft, and 8 submarines, outnumbered nearly 2 to 1. Because 6 months after the attack of Pearl Harbor, these are the left of American Navy, but Americans still have some advance. The secret advantage: breaking the code. The United States was aware that Japanese were planning an attack in Pacific. Because Navy had begun breaking Japanese communication code in early 1942, the attack location and time were confirmed when the base at Midway sent out a field message that they were short of fresh water. Japan then sent a message that AF was short of fresh water, confirming that the location for the attack was the base at Midway. Station Hoppo was able to also give the date and the order of battle of the Imperial Japanese Navy. The process of battle. In the early 4 hours of June 4th, the first wave of Japanese attack wave began to take off from 4 aircraft carriers, and 144 carriers aircraft attacked Midway Island. The commander led the aircraft to search the east and south, and the second attack plane on the flag deck, ready to flight the U.S. fleet, but heavy cruiser 2 aircraft catapult failed. The departure time is delayed for half an hour. The number 1 aircraft engine failures across Midway returned. Also, this is the seed of the Japanese defeat. Drawn on June 4th, Midway Island spy plane sandbag found the Japanese aircraft carriers. The Major General responded immediately, ready to attack the Japanese carrier. The U.S. fleet has wrecked the communication code of the Japanese Navy, JP-25. and knows the enemy's plans. On the morning of June 1st, Japanese aircraft launched an attack on Midway Island. U.S. military bombers include B-17 bombers also fired back at the Japanese fleet. At 7 o'clock, the first attack was sent for a return flight, and the second attack was sent to Commander of Japan. At 10:20, the Japanese aircraft attack team, consisting of 102 planes, was already in place, just as the Japanese fighter planes in a low altitude chasing U.S. torpedo. At this point, the Japanese ship was returning around the direction of the wind, which was vulnerable to attack, and the deck was full of torpedoes, bombs, and aircrafts. That's a good time for U.S. military to do so. At 10:25 a.m., the first Japanese fighter flew off the deck. Enterprise 33rd Fearless bombers divided to two groups and attacked the aircraft carried Akagi. Suddenly, three of the Japanese aircraft carrier became three fireballs. The bomb on the deck caused huge explode. In short 5 minutes, Japan's three aircraft carriers was completely destroyed. At 11:13 a.m., the commander of Japan and its staff moved to a long-line cruiser and began to assemble the remaining fleet. At 1 p.m., the Japanese I-38 submarine found the Yorktown aircraft carrier, fired 4 torpedoes. 2 hit Yorktown carrier. Finally, Yorktown sunk. The Battle of Midway is finally over. Conclusion: the Battle of Midway brought the Pacific Naval Force of Japan and the United States to approximate parity and marked the turning point of the military struggle between the two countries.